So when people are, wondering, kind of what's the difference between just watching a couple of YouTube videos and using your app? What would be the biggest differentiator that people should understand of why this is something that needs to be tracked, monitored, and evolve over time?
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, I'll have to lean on the community side of that, and not just the community, but we're developing I hate to jump on the bandwagon, but we're developing something called Breathe to Earn. And it's not necessarily a token. We're not necessarily looking to tokenize something and just become another token on the blockchain that people can possibly sell in the open market. What we would like to do with that is have a positive feedback loop with our Breev reward system, where you open up the Breev app or the VR app or whatever you're doing, whatever platform, and as you're breathing, you're earning a reward that can then be used as some type of intrinsic within the community value, a free session, possibly down the road in real life events, if you have a certain amount of Breev points. If you want to sponsor someone that can't necessarily, afford the app or whatever, you can gift those, you can transfer them. So we're looking at something that really feeds into the community, adds value, and makes it more of a robust community that you want to be involved in.
So, and I love that. Believe me, I'm Mr. Community here. But talk about kind of what that community means to you guys. Is it random? Is it gated? How do you kind of differentiate between the types of people that you would want in a Breev community?
So what we want to do is we want to have people join the community based on what they're looking to do with Breathwork. So we don't want to just say open up a big gym and say, here you go, go do it. We want to have a little bit of a guidance, but we don't want to necessarily, tell people what they need to do, because that's a pretty inefficient process, especially within the community. So what we would like to do is say, hey, you're a beginner Breathwork, try these out. And you're trying them out with other people that are also in your same boat. And if you get something where it's like, I really enjoyed that heart rate dropping moment for 20 minutes, then that's where the community starts to differentiate and find the path themselves, because they may find someone that say, I've really enjoyed that session too. Let's do and then that's when they can start interacting with each other and saying, hey, let's do that next Tuesday, or let's really get on the way, I'm in my car parked in front of the gym. Let's, pump up the heart rate before I go in. You may have 5 people that are wanting to do that too. I've led sessions over the past few weeks where people are like, I'm just about to go to the gym and I haven't felt this way in a long time. And that's kind of where the community is that you can do a session. And what I've been doing with these Breev sessions lately is that when I lead a session, I open up the floor for people to talk. And these are people that I'm looking at their avatar picture and fake names where I don't know who they are, what age they are, where they are in the world. And I absolutely love when people start opening up and saying, I felt this was my first time doing it. And then someone jump in naturally and organically and say, I felt that too. And it becomes a support system, and it's a beautiful thing, honestly.